Hey, boys and girls, today we are going to solve comparison problems by using the strategy acted out. Okay, so we're going to be doing basically problem-solving questions with story problems and with fractions. Okay, so let's read the story. Mary and Vincent climbed up a rock wall at the park. Mary climbed 3/4 of the wall of the wall. Vincent climbed 3/8 of the wall of the wall. Who was higher? You can act out the problem by using manipulatives to help you compare fractions. So what are we trying to find? Who climbed higher? Who climbed higher, Mary or Vincent? Remember, in climb, there's a silent B. I'm going to say who climbed highest, okay? Even actually, I'll just put higher. Because when there's only two, there should be only three parts. What information should we use? We should use Mary climbed blank of the way. How much of the way did this story say she climbed, Callie? 3/4. 3/4 of the way. And Vincent climbed blank of the way. How much did Vincent climb, Bella? 3/8. All right, how will I use this information? I will use blank and blank, the lengths of the models, to find who climbed blank. So I will use fraction strips. Okay, let's write fraction strips. I will use fraction strips. That's our manipulative. I will use fraction strips and compare. That means you're going to see who climbed farther. The length of the models to find who climbed higher. Okay, so we have the one whole strip for the whole way up the mountain, or the rock wall. Mary climbed 3/4, so we put 3 out of the 4 fraction strips down right beside the 1. That's how far Mary went. Mary didn't go the whole way. She still had some more to go, but she went up at least 3/4. Vincent went up 1/8, which he didn't go the whole way either. He barely went up there, but he didn't even go halfway yet. Okay, so let's compare the lengths. Compare means you say greater than, less than, greater than, or equal to. So, 3/4, boys and girls, is what to 3/8? Is it less than, greater than, or equal? 3/4. 3/4, greater than or less than or equal to 3/8. Aubrey? Greater than.
It would be facing this.
So you eat the bigger fraction. So I want you to know, even though 3/4 has 2 smaller numbers than 3/8, it's still bigger, okay? Because the fraction strips show you. Okay? So the length of 3/4 is bigger, longer, higher, greater? Greater. 3/4 is greater than 3/8. So who climbed higher on the rock? Who climbed higher on the rock, Cooper? Mary. Okay, next page, another problem. Let's read the story. The camp leader is making waffles for breakfast. Gracie ate 3 6 of her waffle. Kim ate 5/6 of her waffle. Who ate more of her waffle? Okay, what are we trying to find? Everybody?
Who ate more of her waffle?
Who ate more of their waffle? Write that down. Tyson, what is the first part of the information?
Tracy ate 3/6 of her waffle.
Tracy ate 3/6 of her waffle. And Jacob, what was the second most important information?
Kim ate 5/6 of her waffle.
Okay, how will I use this information? I will use fraction strips, yes. Fraction strips to compare. Lengths of the model. To see who what? Ate more. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw the fraction strips. So we have the 1 whole right here. Then they're supposed to be split into 6. So I'm just going to make it up though. We have Tracy with 3/6. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to make it as even as possible. And then we have Kim who ate 5/6. So I got to make it the same size because the denominator is the same. So that means we're splitting into the same number of equal pieces. Okay, and I'm just going to do 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6. So looking at our previous page, the first part of the solving the problem is comparing the lengths. So what are my 2 lengths? I have 3/6 and 5/6. Which one is greater? 3/6 or 5/6? 5/6. So we make the alligator eat the bigger fraction. Okay. Then going back, so we're going to write the length of the 5/6 model. The length of the 5/6 model. And I'm getting this from the previous page. Look, the length of the, I'm just changing this because our number is not 3/4, it is now 5/6, that is greater. So the length of the 5/6 model is greater. The length of the 5/6 model is greater than the length of the 3/6 model. Okay, so looking back, we're going to say, so who ate the most now? So, who ate the most, guys? So, Kim the most of her waffle. Okay, boys and girls, how did our model, which is our fraction strips, how did our models help us solve this problem? Tyson?
It showed us
So how did the models help us?
they showed us the length of each fraction.
Okay, they showed us the length of each fraction. It showed us the length of each fraction. That's supposed to be an n. So we could compare them. And compare them. Okay, very sorry. Somehow I pushed a button and it deleted everything. But all we have to do is answer number 2 now. The other answers were already on there. You just have to re-go back on the video if you need them. Tracy and Kim each had a carton of milk with lunch. Tracy drank 5/8 of her milk. Kim drank 7/8 of her milk. Who drank more milk, and explain? Okay, we're gonna work it out like we did this. Okay, so who drank more of their milk, Tracy or Kim?
Kim.
Okay, Kim, because, let's say, Kim, because, what did you guys say we looked at, Aubrey?
The denominator.
We looked at the denominator. And it tells us that it tells us that the milk is split into equal pieces. Let's say 8 equal pieces. Seven out of 8 is more than 5 out of 8. Okay. Number 3, Ted walked 2/3 of a mile, segregating. Nate walked 1/3 of a mile to his friend's house. Which distance was shorter? We saw that 1/3 was shorter. Why? The denominators, I'm going to shorten denominator, is the same. Or this should be are the same. Are the same. So I look at the numerator.
So guys, you want us to write that?
And I'm going to shorten numerator. 1 is less than 2. So 1/3 is less than 2/3.